Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, before we start with the main video, I just want to give a brief shout out to Captain Beanfart. Yes, that is his name, who has become the first ever Patreon member for this channel. I don't really push Patreon memberships and things like that, but I did set it up years ago and basically just forgot that it is a thing. Now, if you would like to actually yourself become a Patreon member for the princely sum of $1 or $3, you can become a Patreon member and support the channel. What do you get in return? Well, the only thing you do get in return is the warm satisfaction of knowing that you've done a good deed. That is right, supporting the channel. But without any further ado, let's get on to the main video. Welcome back to some more Project Zomboid Build 42 Adventures with Chuck Miller. It is the next morning. It has finally stopped raining. We are about to head on back into Zombie Central. That is the west side of Irvington. Now, I've thought long and hard, well, maybe not that long and hard, but I've thought about what is the best way to approach this problem that we have, and that is the sheer huge numbers of zombies that are just up the road. When I think about the prospect of spending days and days just clearing out the area of zombies, I kind of feel a bit heavy-hearted. But when I also think about using other methods, let's just take out that zombie because they are right near the base, as in fire or kind of round them up, I just think it's too much trouble. I am thinking that maybe we'll sacrifice this vehicle and try and lead off the zombies in a big group out, because we're quite on the outskirts of town, so we could potentially lead them off to the west or maybe even to the east. Man, where are these zombies coming from? But first I need to make sure that there is a viable alternative vehicle. So for now we're going to go with the melee, and we're going to, once we've got the opportunity, we're going to actually just check out the nearby vehicles, see if we've got a viable alternative. Man, we've got quite a welcoming committee this morning. We barely made it up the road. And as I said before, we're going to use every little advantage that we can find, because there's going to be a lot of zombies to kill again these next few days. Now, before I actually head back to where the zombies are, I'm going to take this right turn. At the end of the previous episode, we did find a trailer. There's only one. It's worth just nipping into, see if we can find any few bits of food. Okay, well, here we are, just the one zombie outside, although I think there is definitely one. Let's just check that satchel. Just a book. You never know what you're going to find these days. Well, maybe some reading material later. I think there is definitely at least one zombie inside. They are definitely heavy gurglers. I can't see them, which always makes me a little bit twitchy. Did find a key that towards the end of the previous episode as well, so it made it a little bit easier. No climbing through the window. Okay, there we are. They did not know what hit them there. Let's make this quick. It is already early afternoon. Ooh, now that is tantalizing. We want to, yeah, let's just grab it all. Let's just grab it all. And the white sugar, why not? We'll take it. It's time for the main event. Let's head on in to town and see how bad it is. Well, you know what is a better distraction than a vehicle? That's right, a vehicle with a siren. This ambulance is pretty beat up. It's not going to take much punishment, which is probably exactly what's going to happen once we drive through a zombie infested area with a siren blaring. But I think it's worth a try. I think it is definitely worth a try. But the trouble is we don't have any gas. We don't have much in the way of gas. We need enough gas to get home. So it's going to take a little bit of setting up. But I think we're going to try and draw the zombies away with that ambulance, with that siren. But first, we need to find more gas, because the gas we got in this truck, a quarter tank, that is all we've got. And we're a long way from home, so we need to find some more gas. We do have an empty gas can. We do have a parking lot just up here with several vehicles. So at the moment, I'm confident that we will find some gas, and then we'll give it a try. Ooh, wow. They definitely heard that vehicle. Let's just check. This vehicle, we got a chance for any gas. No gas. Well, I had no idea that that vehicle was so loud. We are actually quite close to the main road, where there are a lot of zombies. Man, where do these zombies come from? They just seem to come from an area that you were just in that was definitely zombie free. They always come in from every single direction. Oh, wow, that is... What the hell happened here? Well, I guess that van is very loud. Well, this area was quiet. This area was clear of zombies. But it ain't anymore, and we're going to have to do it all over again. Okay, we've got about 7 or 8 on us, which is quite a lot. Probably going to get tired in a moment as well. So it's going to be slow progress. But they're quite spread out, so hopefully we can take them out. There's that tiredness. Level 1 tiredness with short ball, where we've got 4 or 5 levels, should be manageable. If we do a few combos like that, knock them down, put a vengeance finishing move, we've got this. Just the one left. I guess we were... Of course not. There's never just the one left, is there? I guess we drove up closer to the main road than I perhaps realised. And we've drawn a lot more attention than we intended. Okay, well, it looks like our first plan has already gone wrong because we're seeing a lot of empty car lots. There's just 2 vehicles, neither of which have got any gas in. I'm just thinking, can we make it work? Have we got enough gas? We've got a quarter tank. We only need a little bit, a tiny little bit really, to put into the ambulance to drive it somewhere and abandon it. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm being overcautious. I guess we've got enough gas. But before we do anything else, once we've taken out this zombie, we're going to have a little bit of a sit down, a little bit of a break, catch our breath. Although, of course, we never get much of a chance for a break, because there's always a zombie very slowly making its way to say hi. And what we got? Another zombie. We're already tired, so we just didn't get enough of a break. But you know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to fall back. We're going to drive a little bit further south, a little bit more out of town. We're about to make things absolutely chaotic. We're just going to put the tiniest dribble of gas into the ambulance that we can get away with. The next big decision is placement. Where do we stop? Where do we put the ambulance? We need it to be far enough away so that we can actually then clear the area of zombies. Actually needs to drive all the way to the ambulance really. But also we need to not drive away too quickly, because we need to actually gather up the zombies. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be risky. Okay, so we're going to leave the truck here. We've got an empty gas can somewhere. There it is. Now this is going to be difficult to judge. We don't have much gas to spare. Just need to siphon it from the truck first. Oh, I'm getting nervous already. I'm already finding it difficult to think. I got a bad feeling. Yeah. Do I have a rubber hose? Keep forgetting that is a thing. Okay, well that was the biggest anticlimax ever. Just keep forgetting that I need a rubber hose now. That is now. We're gonna have to add that to the very long list of essential supplies, things that are essential that you need to take everywhere. If you want to siphon gas, you need a rubber hose. Well, we're going to have to do it the good old-fashioned way with melee. We're just going to have to clear the area. Okay, well, this vehicle must really be really loud, because we just passed a group of 6 or 7 zombies, which must have been drawn out to the noise of the vehicle from the field to the right. And they're probably going to follow in and come very, very slowly from the south. So we need to remember that and be wary of that. Oh, we can see this whole area is absolutely littered with corpses already. Well, take that, because we might need it. But we're going to have to add to the number. We're going to have to add to that pile. We got a lot of work to do. That's another sneak attack from behind. That made it easy. A few more easy kills like that and we'll start to feel that this is doable, because at the moment it's going to feel like quite a slog. It's going to feel like quite an epic battle. Okay, well, we're in sight of the main road now. Let's just see what we can see how bad it is. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Okay, well, actually, yeah, they really are coming. They can see you from a mile away. I'm going to take it slowly and just draw them off down here. I don't want to take on too many big groups at a time. And there are a lot of zombies just up ahead. And of course, there are some zombies behind as well. Ooh, almost turned right into that. Oh, so many zombies. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. There really is. I'm thinking I do have a harmonica. I do have a whistle. Maybe that is something we should consider. I don't know, can you drive in a vehicle with the window open? And use a harmonica or whistle? Should I maybe just... No, I can't sacrifice this vehicle. Because I haven't got a replacement for it. So that's... I don't know. Is this going to be good enough? Just not quite sure what to do now, but you can tell that I really don't want to have to spend absolutely days upon days, hour upon hour, fighting 200 or 300 zombies. That is actually a pretty good condition vehicle. Is it good enough of an upgrade? Just not sure what to do right now. But I'm going to have to make some sort of decision soon, because it is getting dark and it's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit late in the day to start some sort of roundup of zombies. This is that group of zombies that we saw on the road behind. Those fast shamblers really are anything but. Okay, well, I was just about to declare that group taken care of. But you know the score, you know the saying. There's always another zombie. Oh, well, it's 9 o'clock. We're out of breath again. Not sure what to do still. Still undecided about the best way to approach what is probably a group, massive horde really, of a couple of hundred zombies just up the road, just outside where I want to loot. Okay, so we've had a really good rest. It is very late. It is getting darker by the second. But we're going to continue with the clearing. This, we're just going to continue working our way to the main road, but we're going to just go this way. We're not heading for the bridle area. We just want to clear the area, the zombies, as much as possible. Like that. Okay, well, we've got more options with vehicles. We've also got more options with looting. What have we got here? We've got a bridal store. And we've got a watch store. What's sporting goods? Sorry. Sport is the key there, not the time bit. Well, there might be some more weapons in there. Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Should we go in? It seems pretty quiet, except it's locked up tight. Right, let's clear out the front. Wary of... There's another door there. I am wary about an alarm as well. And I'm worried about this. Where did this zombie come from? They just seem to come from nowhere. Okay, well, we're gonna just fight the zombies here and hope that the noise of the fighting draws out any more from inside the building. Probably need to be a little bit more wary of what's going on behind as well. Now, I'm intrigued by that building there to the left being 2-story. That means more location, more rooms to loot. That'd be absolutely awesome. It'd be a really pleasant surprise if there were apartments above there. Got absolutely no idea. Okay, that's another 2 taken care of. We're getting there. We're getting there. They're still lining up to be taken down, but we can do it. Okay, well, there's the tiredness again. There's another broken weapon. I must say, I'm really, really intrigued by that sports store. That could be a lot. I mean, we found a catcher's vest and a baseball bat very early on in somebody's house, and they were both immensely, immensely useful. If we could find a couple of long, blunt, like baseball bats right now, I would start to be feeling a little bit more positive about our prospects of success. Well, it looks like this is the last zombie that we can see, which probably means there'll be 3 or 4 zombies. Oh, romantic letter. Come in. Let's have a look. Yeah. Can we get in this sports store? I want to get in this sports store before we go back to bed. Don't be locked. Of course it's locked. God damn it. Okay, well, I guess we break a window down this south side. Hope that the noise doesn't attract too much attention. Always feels so risky smashing glass, making such noise. Don't want to spend too long in here. Come on, give me a baseball bat. A tennis racket. We're gonna have to creep here, I think. Now, we found a golf club. That's... oh, yes! Wow, look at this. Oh my god, that made me jump. Oh wow, that is new gear. This is... wow, look at that bite and scratch defense. Let's grab this stuff. I think for now... I don't know, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Oh, I don't really want to fight this close to the road. So let's go outside, draw this... yeah, of course you are. Of course you're gonna... oh, they're so annoying. I don't want to fight that close to the road. I could easily attract 20 zombies or more. Okay, well, you annoyed me. You were getting taken down. Did not see them coming at all. I don't know. How many we got coming? Is it, if it's just 2, yeah, I'm going to take them out. And then we're going to fall back to our safe house. Come back in the morning with newly equipped baseball bats. And we are ready to raise hell with those, I'm telling you. Okay, it is super early the next morning. Chuck is absolutely raring to go. We are absolutely raring to go. We've got a renewed sense of purpose with this baseball bat on our back. But first things first, we're going to go back to the Time for Sports store to see what other weapons we can find, what other armor protection we can find. Let's get to it. Okay, well, here we are. Let's go straight in with the baseball bat. It's nice to see that there's actually a lot more dead zombies on the ground than seem to be out and about. That will probably soon change as we work our way towards the main road. But for now, let's continue clearing. I still haven't really fully committed to this sort of melee, slow work. Still thinking about, should I try and round up? Should I shout? Should I use the horn of the truck? Or should I just carry on like this? But I must admit, it is nice to get swinging with the baseball bat again. Unfortunately, I don't have any nails, which is a shame, because it would be nice to upgrade this baseball bat. Nails now are a lot heavier than they used to be. Okay, well, the area was pretty quiet, pretty clear just a moment ago, but it soon fills up. They soon respond to the noise of all this carnage that's going on right now. Okay, well, there we are. We've taken down about 8 or 9 zombies in quick, full order, but it is tiring swinging this big, heavy baseball bat. So I think for the moment we'll go back to the ratchet wrench, and maybe we can find more short blank inside the sports store. Okay, so hopefully a little bit easier to search in the light of day. I don't need any... ooh, there we go. Another baseball bat. We're going to stock up. Let's see what else we can find. Well, why not? Let's give it a try. It's a hockey mask. It's got really good bite scratch defense. It's probably going to make things a little bit too uncomfortable in no time at all. Nothing else of use. Oh, but it's dark in this corner. Nothing else of use on the shop floor. Let's check out the back storage. Are we going to find anything useful? Now that is useful. What do we want? White or blue? Let's go with blue. Again, it's probably going to be uncomfortable. It's more for the fashion at this point. Well, we'll take some spare armor. We got a hockey helmet. Anything else? Ooh, I almost missed them. Will you look at that? 3 metal baseball bats. Well, that is amazing. In fact, let's just take all of them. Let's get this back to the van. We're probably going to be a little bit overweight, but that is a really nice find. That, weapon-wise, should keep us going. for the whole of this loot run to this Giga Mart here in Irvington. Okay, well that's most of that armor and the fine collection of baseball bats dropped off. And we're still yet to find a vehicle with any sort of gas. So there's not really... Ooh, let's grab that. Let's grab that. That's going to be useful. I'm quite a fan of the tire iron. But we're going to carry on foot, slowly thinning out the hordes. I gotta say, it feels like when we first drove through and we saw hundreds and hundreds of zombies, it's kind of feeling like some sort of fever dream at the moment, because that is the car park of the Giga Mart. And what do we see? 4 or 5 zombies. It feels like a trap. I say that a lot, but it feels like a trap. I'm obviously just paranoid. Okay, well let's just casually stroll across the road, I guess, and do a bit of food shopping. I gotta say, I thought we'd be a little bit more effective with this baseball bat. We're not getting many quick knockdowns. We're gonna get tired really quickly at this rate. There we are, that's what we want to see. The instant knockdown and the finishing move with the foot of retribution. It's quick and easy if we get some of those. Okay, well the car park, it's a big car park. So it didn't look like it was very full, but there's still a long way to go. So yeah, I got a feeling the closer we get to that Giga Mart, the more zombies we will encounter. But what we're going to do is going to draw them back into this car park and just take things slow. Kill the zombies in their 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s. Okay, there's that tiredness again. Man, we need to be fitter. We need to get fit. We're going to have to take another break again. It's really slowing us down. It's already afternoon. Already midday. So we're going to go back with the ratchet wrench. It looks tiny, but it seems to be surprisingly effective. So we're going tire iron, ratchet wrench. They look very small. They don't look like they're up to the job. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that's where all the zombies are. Those groups are getting bigger. Okay, well, I'm still really tempted by the idea of trying to ground up the zombies and lead them off in that direction. There's a bit of a gap between this commercial area and a couple of houses that way, so it doesn't feel like it's be too hard to round them up. But the trouble is, right behind the Giga Mart, just up the road from the Giga Mart, there are 3 really large 2-story apartment complexes, and there could be a lot of zombies in there, and just going around making a bunch of noise could just bring in an attempt to move on the zombies from this one area, could just bring a load more zombies into the area. I mean, there's the front of the Giga Mart. At the moment, it looks doable. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and just draw them off away from the Giga Mart. Now the idea with that is, if I'm drawing them away to do the fighting a bit further away, rather than fighting right in front of the Giga Mart, if I feel like I'm fighting right in front of the Giga Mart, I'm just going to draw all the zombies that are behind the building or nearby, that are going to be near that big apartment complex that I just mentioned. So yeah, slowly and cautiously, slowly and carefully, hopefully we'll make it a little bit easier and we can get into a location to loot it a little bit quicker. I got a feeling that the biggest problem we might have at this rate is just time. Well, and energy, because we're tired again already. It is 3 o'clock already, and it feels like there's still a lot of work to do, especially if we need to have such regular breaks. But we're getting there. It does feel like this has been nowhere near as difficult as it felt it was going to be. I mean, we've been going a couple of days, nothing more, and I thought it would take just 5 or 6 days, 3, 4, 5 episodes. Okay, well, with that zombie, we've now got the opportunity with a bit of a break, but I'm not going to just be bored and boring and just sit in the cab of the vehicle. We're going to go and do some retail therapy. We're going to have a look, what can we find loot-wise in a bride and groom boutique. Well, unsurprisingly, we can find suit jackets. That is not a surprise, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't like the sound of that. Ah, now that is a bit deceptive. That is actually lucky that we actually decided to come and check this out. You know what? Let's go and read that in the cab of the van. Okay, well, Chuck's had a good break. He's read a paperback. He's feeling a little bit better. And look at this. The Giga Mart is tantalizingly close right now. Okay, we've actually got a really tempting target there, an ice cream shop. I don't suppose there'll be any actual ice cream. Now that I'm sure that group was a lot bigger. Just wondering how many have gone inside the Giga Mart. Could still be a few surprises for us yet. But at the moment, the only thing that's a surprise is for the zombies, as I cave their heads in. Okay, well, we're right outside now, and I think I definitely actually do want to fight a little bit outside the front. So the noise of the fighting, yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring them out. I don't want any nasty surprises once we step inside. But I think this is probably the right time to fall back a little bit. We've definitely attracted quite a bit of attention. And there's that tiredness again. We're coming up against some tough zombies. We're taking 3, 4, 5 hits. This is tough physical work, and it's constant tough physical work. With that one, it's definitely time once again just to fall back, catch some breath, catch some energy, and just draw away the few zombies that are on us, take them out. We're slowly thinning out the hordes. We're getting there. Okay, we're back. We're rested. We're not well rested because we're eager to get on with it. The prize is so close now. It is going to get dark in a couple of hours. Time is against us. We need to get on with it. I don't know, what do we go with first? The Giga Mart or the ice cream store? Or maybe even the garbage can. Ooh, we're not that hungry. Where's that? Oof. Those shelves look full. Those shelves look full. I must admit, I am encouraged by the amount of loot we found on the shelves so far in the sports store. I think this is looking really promising right now. And then it's actually quite a lot of zombies there. Are they far enough away to not be a problem? It'd be nice if we could bring up the van. It'd be so much easier to fill up bags, but I think that's going to cause way too much noise, draw too much attention. I think maybe if we just take out these two, head back to the van with a couple of bags, grab a couple of bags and come back. We're going to have to do it the slow, careful way, I think. Okay, so we got a bag. Quick secondary, we are ready to fill it up with food. Hopefully, we're just going to try and skirt the edge of the car park. Try not to attract too much attention. You can see we've attracted some attention. We've got a couple. And we're going to wait for them to come to us. And we're going to take them out. Oh no! Oh wow! Oh wow! That was. Oh my God! Where did they come from? I think they knocked our weapon out of our hand. I think they have. I don't know where our weapon's gone. My God, that was close. Oh, that was close, man. That was a real close. I don't know what's happened to our ratchet wrench. I could hear the zombie. But yeah, there's supposed fast shamblers, which are actually really slow. They take a long time to get to you. They can catch you out just by being so slow. Oh, well, there's the ratchet wrench. It's bloody and it's broken. Not quite like Chuck. He's blooded, but he's not broken. Let's see if we can get inside the Giga Mart. Are we going to find a prize? Is this going to be the moment where we realise that this road trip was all worth it? I was going to head into that ice cream store, but it is locked up tight. Now let's just have a look. Before we go inside, it's clear, isn't it? Look at that. We haven't got any zombies. We haven't got a front door. What do we do? That glass did not look So it was actually there. Oh, I hate blundering around in the dark. Hate blundering around in the dark. I gotta remember that propane torch is a thing, not a torch. Oh, let's just load up. Let's load up. See what we can find. Let's make this quick. Let's get out of here. Oh, I hate this. You can hear the zombie nearby. It's so distracting. You just feel you're going to get that jump scare at any moment, and they're just going to come at you at any moment. Yeah, especially when you can't see what is behind you. I feel like there's a load of zombies nearby. We definitely need this sort of thing. Rice, black beans, proper cooking gear. Oh, but we're really vulnerable here. It is so dark. Oh, this is so scary. This is so sketchy. We're getting a lot of food. Well, we're not getting a lot of food, but it's already feels like this was worth it. Oh, wow, look at this. This is brilliant. This is amazing. We're going to fill up this bag so much. We're going to fill up 2, 3, 4 bags just with food. This is desperately needed supplies. Oh my god. Okay, that zombie came out of nowhere. We're going this way. We're getting out of here. We've pushed our luck for today, but boy were we lucky. Things went well. They were nowhere near the number of zombies I thought there would be. Let's get out of here though. We got a bag full of food. We got a bag full of beautiful, tasty, lovely food, potato chips, all sorts of crap, but also really good food for cooking. Well, let's have a look at the haul. We've got some seasoning stuff as well. We've got black beans, we've got canned stuff, chips. That's beautiful. That is the most food we've seen probably this whole adventure. But today's adventure is over. But there's no way we're quitting yet. There's no way we're leaving yet. There is still potentially a lot more food in there, but that's going to have to be it for today. We're definitely going to be spending another episode in Irvington. There is still a lot of loot to be had, and hopefully not many more zombies. Smash that like button, sub, comment, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode is. Apologies for the slightly sporadic upload schedule. There's just been a lot of demands on my time. That's going to have to be it for today. Peace.